Hi guys. Right now I have in front of me the makings for stir fry. Now this is going to be a vegetarian stir fry, but it takes nothing to add meat. Okay? First we have our mushrooms with caps. They're whole mushrooms. These I've already cleaned. I have a regular tissue here. The way we clean mushrooms is we wipe them down. Yep. They pick them straight from the dirt, and they don't rinse them off because mushrooms soak in whatever liquid it comes into contact with, kind of like tofu does. So I spin it as I wipe it. Anything that's dark colored, brown, whatever, I wipe it off. I go in between these little crevices as well. And then I put it aside in the pile that I know is clean. See how I'm doing that? Look at that dirt. So I just wipe it away. Okay? I fold the tissue to get a fresh wiping area. And all of it comes off. Now, is it a bad thing if some of it peels away like this? No, it's not. Just take the peels off, and you're going to throw them away. Okay? So you see how I've done that? Got all the dirt off. All the peels are gone as well. Now, I will take my used tissue and put my dirt into the used tissue. That way, I've just cleaned up after myself. Now, we know that vegetables have different kinds of soft and hardness. Carrots, they're kind of hard. If I stick my nail into it, it's not going to really give much. If I take this half of a zucchini and I take my fingernail and I press it against it, it's going to make an indent. If I scrape it, it's going to scrape away some of it. Okay? That means it's a softer vegetable. Now, we want to take our hard vegetables, and mushrooms, they're soft as well. We want to take our hard vegetables and we want to prep them first. So I've separated my things into hard and soft. Okay? The very first thing you need to do with your carrots is you need to wash them. Okay? You see how I'm able to go fast? Am I expecting you to go fast? No. I've been doing this for a long time. Okay? Now, let's go through a few basics. Okay? Basic number 1. You take the whole carrot and wash it under water. You don't have to use soap. If you have a scrubby brush is really good to get in the little indentations and to get the dirt out of those indentations. Then you're going to cut it. Now, I'll show you how to cut a carrot because it's the same way as on a zucchini. Cut off the end, use the non-knife part to scrape away your trash. Now, hold on to it with your claw and cut a small slice out of the side. See how I've done that? I put my knife down and I lay it flat. Is it going to go anywhere? Nope. Can I still use this in the stir fry? Yep, I sure can. So I'm going to put it in the middle here and just slice down the center. Now I have 2 pieces. I'll just put it aside for now. My carrot, my cucumber, my zucchini, my squash, anything that's round, my tomato, can be prepared this way. Just cut off one side to make it flat. Take your knife and you can cut it in half right here and then cut it into smaller places or you can start on the side and cut slices. I think that cutting it in the middle here is best. Point your tip down and then lean. Okay, just like we do at school. Okay, now we have 2 flat sides. So, am I still going to use my claw? Yeah, I am. Tip down and lean. Now I can lean my knife to make it separate from it. See how I'm doing that? What if it gets stuck like that? You can take your fingers from top and push down, but don't touch the blade. Okay? What if you only get a teeny tiny sliver? That's okay too. Okay, now I have this part that's kind of dangerous, so I'm going to turn it to the other side and I'm going to cut it from the other side. Okay, I'm still using my claw. Okay, now I have 3 ounces of everything. 3 ounces of zucchini, 3 ounces of mushrooms, 3 ounces of carrots, 3-ounce onion, 3 ounces of cabbage. You can use green cabbage or you can use purple cabbage. It doesn't matter at all. Okay? So I'm going to just put this aside for now because I'm going to come back to it. Okay? Now, if you're going to do that with the carrots, what you're going to want, you're going to want to choke up on your knife like this. Make sure you're only doing that with your chef's knife. Okay? I have 2 pieces of my carrot. Go straight down. Just like that. And you see, I'm making little pieces. Now that's called medium dice. Okay. Next thing, we're going to cut all of our carrots like that. And we're going to cut our cabbage a little differently. We're going to make little slices like this. But then, after we make our slices, we're going to turn the knife the other way, put our hand on top that is free, and rock back and forth. That turns it into the small dice that we want. Okay? If you miss a piece, it's okay to put it back on the top and go over it. Now, does it matter what size they are? No, because you really want them all to be about the same size. So see, I have the carrots and the cabbage about the same size. My zucchini, I'm holding on top. I'm cutting it, or I can go back and forth with the rocking motion and cut it like that. Look, it's the same size too. If you cut everything about the same size, it will cook up at the same speed. Now, because your carrots are the hardest vegetable you have, and the next hard vegetable is going to be your onion, you're going to want to cut your carrots and your onion first before you get your skillet ready. So I am going to put the cut carrots right into my bowl, and they're ready and waiting for me to throw them into the skillet. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my onion. Okay? Now, cutting the onion is the same way as cutting anything else. You need to have the flat side, and you can make slices. Now, why am I using the same knife for all of this? I'm using the same knife because it's all going into the same thing. The knife has been cleaned and sterilized, and I'm doing it all at the same time. And I'm not using meat, okay? If you're using meat, you want to use another knife because you want to prevent cross-contamination. Okay, so I have this here, this little sliver of onion, I'm just going to rock back and forth, up and down, just like this, to make little slices. Look at how that is the same size as the other. Okay? Now, I want you to take the next 10 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to talk about the mushroom. Now, the mushroom has a cap on it. That's the round dome. And it has a stem. If you hold the mushroom cap with these 4 fingers or 3 fingers and take your index finger and pull on the stem, it pops right out. So you have a mushroom cap and you have a mushroom stem. Is it okay to eat the mushroom stems? Yeah, totally. Okay, so I've just cut it in half. It's really super soft. And I'm going to cut those halves in half again. So now I have 4 pieces. Put 2 pieces beside each other and cut them. Look, they come out to be the same size as the other pieces we've cut. Okay? Now this is called a medium dice. Now, how am I going to cut this mushroom cap? Well, one way to do it is to cut it in half and then in half again. Cut it into quarters like this. And then you can dice it, or you can, I'll take a fresh one. See, I popped it out. I'll cut that. You can lay it flat side down, and you can make slices. Slices are really easy to make. You can leave them like slices in your pan, or you can take your slices and you can rock back and forth and turn them into your small dice. Okay? So I will leave that up to you, and I will take the next 10 minutes to cut all of my vegetables. See you in 10.